So I know the great Italian warrior Arturo Gatti was inducted into the Hall of Fame this past summer. And you're an amazing Italian warrior also. If you so what do you think a fight would be like between you and Arturo, both in your prime?
Well, you know, people I've heard that before, and I tell you, I loved Arturo. Let me tell you a quick story about Arturo. I loved him, and we got to be good friends. Arturo flattered me. He really, truly did. He said, when I finally met him, he said, Ray, he gave me a hug and a kiss, and he said, Ray, you were my guy. You were my hero growing up. He said, and I was so honored by that. Now, a couple of years ago, I don't know, maybe about almost 10 years ago, I don't remember, Everlast came out with a series of vintage clothing, you know, so they come out with all the t-shirts and stuff. They also came out with a Jake LaMotta robe, the leopard skin robe, and they asked Arturo to wear that into the ring. They paid $50,000 to wear in the ring. Arturo said, well, I know who Jake LaMotta is, I don't know him. And this was told out to me by him, by several people in his camp. And he did agree, he acknowledged that happened, but he didn't want, he was embarrassed to tell me. They said, all right, we'll give you $50,000 to win the ring. He said, well, I know who Jake LaMotta is, but I don't know him. He said, now, Boom Boom Mancini, if you got anything his, I'll wear that for nothing. And they said, well, we don't got anything, we'll never forget it. That's Arturo. To answer your question, let me just say this, like my father would say, I will never disrespect any fighter saying, oh, I would have done this, I gotta beat this guy, I've done that. Because there's fighters who've done that to me. And you look at me and go, I'd like smack the shit out of this guy. These kids are, I'm saying, I don't have to beat this guy. But, you know, you don't say that. You have respect fighters. You don't say, all I would say is this. My father used to say to me, Raymond, all you could do is put two guys together and see what happens. And since it can't happen, what are we talking about? And he's right. So I respect fighters. But I'd like to say this. I like to think I've done well against most fighters, and I'm sure they think they've done well against me. But that fight there, it would have been a war for as long as it's gone. But I'm telling you, one of us was gone. One of us was gone. I apologize.